Well, hello there. In this video we're going to do a few very simple design tweaks, but even though these tweaks are simple, I think they will make a difference. So there's not going to be any PHP today, no JavaScript, nothing like that, just some very simple design tweaks, okay? So what I'd like you to do is head over to this website here. The URL is subtlepatterns.com, okay? SUBTLE patterns.com, okay? Head over to subtlepatterns.com. Now, this is a site that contains a whole bunch of HTML tiles. A tile is just a background image that we can use, and it can repeat all over the page, okay? And what I want you to do is just have a look around. You can switch to this thumbnail view if you want, and have a little look around until you find something that you like, okay? You don't need to copy me, just find anything you want and it's all gonna be cool, okay? Now I'm gonna I think I'm gonna do a search. Actually, that one's not too bad. That one's all right. Let me just do a search here. I'm gonna search for dark, okay? And I'll try and see if we can get some dark things. Right, so that's quite good. Okay, give me a second. Dark matter, dark denim, dark wood, dark. Here it is. So to preview, you hit this preview button, check this, and we can preview the background. Is that not the coolest thing ever? So I think that's not too bad. I quite like that. So I'll hit stop preview, and it's dark brick wall. I'm just going to download that, okay? So there we go. It's all downloaded. So now I'm going to do something that I've been looking forward to for ages. Check this. Open downloads folder. Oh yes, see, the technology works. Thank you very much. So we've got this dark brick wall thing, or at least hopefully you have something that you like. This is something that I kind of like, you know. And if we look in this, you'll see a little PNG. Do you see that? And it's just a very small image, which means it's going to download quickly. It's not going to take up much web space and all of that. It's fantastic. So I'm going to copy this darkwall.png thing, and then I'm going to paste it inside the IMG folder. Okay, so it's right alongside the PayPal logo there. Okay, now I'm going to open up public bootstrap. So we've got this vibe here, public bootstrap, and that's all very cool. And you'll notice that public bootstrap has got a CSS file called jumbotron.css, right? I'd like you to open that up, and in the body section here, I would like you to say background - image, and we're going to say URL, 2 dots, and then IMG, and then the actual name of the image there, okay? So if we save that, go back to the website here, the shop, and then hit refresh, you'll see that we've now got a nice dark background, okay? But of course we've lost all of the text and whatnot, and that's not too cool. However, that's going to be easy to fix, because if we now just go back to public bootstrap, find the first big container where the content's happening. Do you see that one that says minimum height? Okay, minimum height 650. In here, I'm just going to say background color $FFF, or you can type in white with a semicolon if you want. Same thing, okay? So if we do that and hit refresh, okay, you can see that already this page is starting to kind of come to life. It's starting to look quite good. It's not quite in the same league as this yet, okay? But it's not too bad, not too bad at all. Now if you look at the bottom here, we've got some sharp corners here, and there is no way that the Apple designers or somebody would stand for this. So I'm going to round those corners off, And I'm going to do that by going in here, and we'll say, let me just think here. Let me just think. How about if we do a thing called, let me just see, round BTM. That's what we'll do. Okay, so it's a class called round BTM. I'm going to go back to this Jumbotron vibe, and I'm going to say round BTM, and it's going to be border, now I think it's border right bottom. I think that's what we do. I'm not sure. 1EM. I think that's it. No, it's not. I've just remembered. It's border radius. Border bottom right radius. There we go. And it's going to be 1EM. Okay, so we'll do bottom right, and of course we'll do border bottom left. Here we go. So if we save that and hit refresh, now keep your eye on the bottom of the screen here, and do you see how the corners are rounded off? I think that's just a little bit nicer, maybe. I don't know. Let me just see what something like 7 pixels looks like. I'm just curious. I actually think I prefer that. Okay, I'll stick with 7 pixels. Right, excellent. So we've got a nice rounded border here. The copyright statement is good. Nice background image. Everything's great. Now I'm going to shrink everything down, and I'm just making sure I'm doing command and the minus sign, right? And I'm just making sure that everything holds together, and it does. Everything looks good. Okay, that's excellent. Now, the last thing that I'd like to do before we finish this video is I'm going to add a header along the top here. And the kind of look that I'm going for is the look that I've got on the old Insider Club website, okay? It looks, oh sorry, that's my phone there. What was that? Oh, okay, just a spam message. Right, do you see this look that's going along here? So it's stretching across the page, and it's nice and dark, and it's above the navigation, okay? I actually quite like this. I think that's good, and I think it's going to work well with our shop here. So what we'll do is, let me just stay here. I want you to go to the getbootstrap.com site, click on CSS, okay, getbootstrap.com, and then click on grid system. And if you look down, you'll see a vibe that's a fluid container, okay, a fluid container. So that means it's going to fill the entire width of the page, right? So let's copy that vibe, okay, and we'll go into public bootstrap here, and right above this navigation thing, I'm gonna chuck that in like so, okay, container fluid. It's going to be gone right across the thing, and I'll even say hello, okay? So if we do that and hit refresh, you'll see that this is all a little bit unexpected here, because even though we've chucked this container fluid in, and by the way, let me just show you something. Background color yellow, just so you can see it. You'll see that it's gone below the navigation, which is a wee bit weird, but you'll also notice that the navigation stays where it is, okay? Now that's a clue as to what's going on here, because if you have a closer look at the source code, you'll see that this navbar has got a little vibe that says navbar fixed top. I'm going to take that out, save, hit refresh, and now you'll see that the order has flipped. But unfortunately, we've got this big kind of, I don't know what you would call this, a top gutter or something here. There's a gap, and that's not too cool. But stay cool, folks, because if you go to jumbotron.css, look at this, padding top 50 pixels. We don't need that, so I'm going to change that padding top to 0 pixels. I'm going to save, hit refresh, and there we go. Okay, not too bad. That's not too bad. Now, a couple of things that we're going to do here. this thing that's stretching across the top here, I'm going to give it some kind of style class definition. Now I'm not going to call it header or even page top or something, just in case it conflicts with a CSS file that we may have or maybe we'll even use in the future. I'm going to call it something like DC top. Okay, nobody's using that. DC happens to be my initials. That will do me. Okay, so here we go. It's called DC top, and I'm heading in to Jumbotron here, and I'm going to define DC top. Okay, and let me take this style out here because we no longer need this. And the vibe with DC top is it's going to have a height of 260 pixels and a background color which is going to be black. Okay, so we'll do that and hit refresh. Okay, that's cool. Now 260 is a bit on the high side. Let's bring that down to 140. It's still too big. Let's go with 120. That is probably okay. Let me just compare. No, maybe a bit more actually. Let's go to 80, right? Oh, sorry, 80, not 800. Save, refresh. I think 80 is a bit much. Okay, we'll go with 100. That is it. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, so that's not too bad. And inside this container fluid with DC top and all of that stuff, inside here, can you guess what I'm going to do next? That's right, I'm going to chuck in a normal container, which kind of looks a bit weird. I am the first to admit this all looks a bit weird, but just to show you what's happening here, I'll say style is background color pink. If we save, hit refresh, do you see how we've now got a div in here that fits in with the rest of the site? Okay, this is the same width. Look, if I go like this, height, and we'll make it something like 90 pixels. Can you see how that all fits in? It's all going to look fantastic. Okay, that's the vibe. And thank you very much indeed. That is the end of this video. I'll take out this background color pink thing, and I'll what else will we do? We'll make this height 100. Okay, and that's us. Okay, I told you this was going to be an easy video. So I think that looks pretty nice. I'm just going to shrink down, make sure everything holds together. Yes, it does. Everything looks great. That's fantastic. Okay, so now all we have to do is add in one of those nice headers here. Maybe something like this, or maybe we'll have like a logo and a view shopping cart or something like that. It's going to be fantastic. I actually haven't even decided what I'm going to do, but I know that it's going to be cool. So we'll add that. Maybe we'll add a sub navigation thing as well, so people can click about and go to contact us and all of that. And as soon as we've done those two things, then the design will be finished. Okay, I might do something with this, mind you, because that's a bit ugly. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you very much. I told you this was going to be easy. Stay cool. I'll see you in the next video.